Hey there, it's John Fink. You have found The Fink Show. I'm John Fink, your host.
Hi, I'm Gene Wells. Did I say Gene Wells?
You did.
God damn it.
I think I actually need you to say your name, though, correctly.
I will, but why do you need that?
Because you need to identify yourself. God.
I'm Gina Wells. Nope, that didn't sound good either. Why is this part so hard?
I don't know it's your goddamn name.
This has been a great success. Listen to the Fink Show.
Yes. Welcome to all of this. Enjoy the majesty ahead of you on The Fink Show. Weekdays on Podbean and then replays. Exactly. Replays on patreon.com/Fink Show.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
The Fink Show, live on Podbean. Find all the replays and exclusive content at patreon.com/Fink Show.
Hi, Jen.
Gina.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Are you okay?
I'm normal.
I'm a regular human.
I'm a regular human.
Hey, our show starts today with that.
Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. I've got a flood of new shows I'm watching, so that's gonna add to the pile. Very excited about it. We'll talk all about it. I'm excited.
We all talk this way in Tucson, Arizona.
Yes, right. One regular human being. You heard me. Oh gosh, that's some bass to it. Bass, how low can you go?
Bass, how low can you go?
What about an O? Well, friends, it is Thursday, July 13th. Thursday the 13th. We missed it by one day, friends. A scary, scary time. But it's all right. We're going to make it through because it's a day away from Friday. One day a day. Yes.
Oh my god, you know what?
What?
There's gonna be a Friday the 13th in October.
Oh, that's super freaky.
Think of the tattoo shop specials.
Oh my god. That is definitely not where my mind was going, but okay.
Oh, John.
I'm not.
Get unlucky on your butt.
That's the Fink Show. Let's get unlucky on your butt.
That's right.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I do have an audio clip I'm going to play today.
Okay.
I think we might as well just start right off with it because,
all right.
You know, it's a very interesting phenomenon that happens. You got a little taste of it when we were at WonderCon, and one of the things that happens is at Comic-Con, I'm looking forward to next week, is mocking the protesters.
Oh,
mocking
sure.
the religious protesters. You kind of wonder if they're there just so people can treat them like crap.
I couldn't understand a word they were saying.
Well, and that's part of it. They just want to. They just want to, like, you know, verbally masturbate there and have everybody watch. But the thing that's really interesting is some of them are more entertaining than others. Some of them are lazy, which I always give them a hard time about. When they just have a Bluetooth speaker and they're playing an MP3. I'm like, come on, you lazy bastard. If you're going to proselytize, at least, like, do it live. Give us some live street theater. Don't be lazy about it.
That's right.
But, you know, sometimes these protests tend to backfire a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And it will encourage the crowd. and I've got just that very clip here. This is a clip of a protester that was at a college campus and warning college students about the dangers and the drawbacks of drinking, friends. And if anything college students want to hear about is the dangers of drinking, they're super open to that already. But to have a woman with a loudspeaker in the middle of their campus, I think we need to hear what she has to say and hear what the crowd has to say about her saying what she has to say.
Right.
In this next piece right now.
And okay.
If you buy her one margarita, she will spread her legs.
Not for one. Come on.
If you buy her 2 margaritas, she will pounce right on your penis.
I mean, maybe.
3 margaritas, she will grab your penis and put it in her mouth.
Yay! So the boys are like, 3 is the magic number. Anal?
4. She will grab your penis and ram it right up her anus.
Yeah!
2, 3, 4.
It's a game for them.
She will strap it on and peg you.
Oh, they're into pegging. Oh, good. They have open minds.
It's true. So, just so you know.
Someone walks up with a tray and buys her 4 margaritas.
I know, right?
Madam?
Yes. You seem to be asking for this, madam. I'm here to provide what you've requested.
You didn't say you have to drink them. I just had to buy them for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Your back door, please?
Yes.
A deal's a deal.
I have the actual printed receipt here to show that I did not take these. Laura the librarian wants to know, what college was that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to apply there.
It sounds like a cool place to be. The video's pretty amazing. So, you know.
She will put your penis in her anus.
In her anus!
Yay!
Ah! Mike from Corona says it wasn't BYU.
Oh,
You're
you don't
damn
know that.
right about that.
You don't know that.
Sure that wasn't
They're repressed.
Chad says, sure that wasn't a Ralph Report protest. No, I don't know for sure.
No, but you should send that to him.
I think I will. So that one brings me joy every time I run across it. So I figured I'd share it.
Is that new or has that been around?
Judging by the video quality, it's been around.
Oh, potato quality.
What's that?
Call it? When they have shitty cameras, they call it potato quality.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know where that started.
Well, get ready for some potato quality Fink show, everybody.
Got a spot, it's the Fink show.
That's right. Make you want to pop your eyes out with a spoon.
No.
Oh wait, that's a potato. Okay, no, that's different. Speaking of potatoes, you, Miss Jean Walls.
Good segue.
Thank you. Have a taste test that you'd like to run by us. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was on break today and I went to a local grocery store. I don't know that you have these. Fairway? Do you have those stores?
No, we have Safeway, but not all over Southern California. Only in some.
I found a bag of chips that has a very familiar face, and I thought I could try them. If you hear them.
Okay, all right.
It is the year of Larry.
It is the year of Larry, friends. Yes, it's true.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh,
Tater
God.
chips.
Oh, God.
And this flavor, they had other flavors, but this one is pass the darn ketchup.
You can't just say damn. You're already there. Like, why?
I'd like to read his little blurb on the page.
Please do.
These flavors will knock your snack cravings like a cop kicking down a trailer door.
What the fuck?
Shoot, they're so good. Save yourself the trouble and grab a second, third, and fourth bag now. I cooked up these flavors just for you. Now, what in the world are you waiting for? Get her done. And then it talks about his Get Her Done Foundation, which I didn't know.
Excuse me?
The foundation's mission is highly dedicated to helping children and veterans, one cause at a time, through organizations supporting our focus areas. That's so vague.
I'd like him to support my focus areas. What? That sounds like bullshit to me, but okay.
These cost $2.
Oh, I want my $2.
And it's
all right. And they are ketchup.
3.5 ounces. It's like a large bag.
They're ketchup flavored potato chips.
You know, and I know they can get ketchup flavored, was it Lay's up in Canada? And that's what drew my eye. I was like,
okay.
Oh, I wonder if I don't know what those taste like, so I
don't either.
Frame of reference here. All right, let me open them.
Very interesting. Yes.
Give it
I feel like we need some tasting music here. Hang on a sec.
It smells like ketchup.
Okay. It smells like ketchup. We've got
take
ketchup.
One out here.
Okay. What color are they? Are they like reddish?
They have a lot of red flaky seasoning all over them, but the chip is like the normal chip yellowy color.
Mike from Corona saying fake bag crinkling. Mike, you are just really suspicious.
We like Mike.
Yes, we like.
All right, you ready for me to try one? Here, I'm going to get a bigger one to try.
All right, get a good size one there.
Okay, it's not bad.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
It's pretty good, actually.
Oh.
I like it.
Wow. You're on board.
Would recommend.
Is how ketchup-y is it? How is it like it smacks?
It's very because I still taste a big smear of it on my tongue.
Oh, wow.
It's very ketchup-y.
Wow.
But I like ketchup.
But okay, that's good. But how, like, have you become completely, lost any sense of like potato-y taste?
It is muted. I've called in a second taster.
Okay, yes, let's call in a second taster, please.
Will you try this ketchup flavored chip, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Has Mr. Meatball ever tried?
Have you ever tried these? We'll take a larger chip than that.
I grabbed one.
He took a crumb. Okay.
For science!
Now get into the mic and give them your opinion.
It's more of a sweeter type of ketchup flavor.
It is. It's a sweet flavor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you eat them again?
No.
No.
Oh, wow.
Are they vegan? No, they do. They contain milk.
Oh, boo. Why would they need to put milk in that? It's potatoes and it's ketchup.
Potatoes,
There's absolutely
vegetable oil,
no necessity.
Seasoning.
You got another taste tester here.
Oh yeah, let's see how Bishop thinks. Okay.
Oh yeah, Bishop.
Here you go.
I'm hearing the crunching.
He thinks he's people. He wagged his tail. Success.
Oh, he gave a tail wag.
Okay, now.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. Seasoning.
That was Mr. Meatball.
Thank you, Mr. Meatball. Garlic powder, onion
powder.
powder, sunflower oil, disodium inosinate.
Oh, good.
I don't see anything about milk in the. It just says below. It just says contains milk.
Well,
Okay,
you gotta trust him on that one.
So I guess no, you're not. You shouldn't have it. But anyway, Larry the Cable Guy, pass the darn ketchup chips.
Wow. Okay, I guess that's a
okay.
hit.
Last one, then I'll stop eating.
All right, it's fair. It's fair. So that was a hit. I mean,
They had sour cream and cheddar.
Okay.
Barbecue rib. I can't remember what the other one was.
Why can't they just be barbecue? Okay.
I know, specifically barbecue rib.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Because it's got to have...
He would not eat a leaf, Laura.
What's
he's very sophisticated. She said he would probably eat a leaf and wag his tail.
Oh.
She's throwing shade at his taste testing abilities.
You know what? Bishop has a very refined palate.
Is there a trailer park flavor? There may be.
Mike from Corona says bits of bone in the rib flavor. I'm going to say no thank you to that.
Laura said the milk may be a binding agent.
That can be.
It does say it's contains, what does it say? 2% or less silicon dioxide anti-caking agent. Does that have milk in it?
Silicon dioxide is sand, so no.
Okay. Sandy.
It contains ass, JPH says. I mean...
I tasted it for y'all, okay? So I don't need this guff.
Gina Wells tastes ass for you on live air.
Before I can't.
Stay tuned.
Get it, because I won't live here anymore.
Well, that's right. For science!
Bishop is wiping his face on his bed now.
Oh, he's like, get this off of me. The flavor, it's too much. It's too ketchup-y.
He's a little picky.
It's too much.
Oh no, Bishop will not chomp first. He will be like,
he'll give a sniff.
Nope. Yep.
Has there been food where he's been like, no thank you?
Oh yeah.
Like you give a sniff and he's like, pass.
Yeah, a lot of vegetables.
A lot of veggies. Does Bishop like a carrot?
No, he does not.
Oh, my dog's perked up when I said that because so you know they like that.
But then he also got confused because he didn't think he wanted watermelon, and then I gave it to him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I like this."
That's amazing. My dog's like anything crunchy, anything with a crunch in it. So like celery, yes, definitely.
No celery.
Banana, hate it. It definitely with Chewy. I gave him a slice of banana. He was like,
I think he did not like banana. Yeah.
That was one of the things when Chewy was at the emergency room. They're like, you can feed him banana. I was like, no, I can't.
If you can get him to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely can't. That's not going to happen.
He loves spaghetti. He loves rice.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Chewy loves rice too. Oh, yes. Rice and I mean, Chewy was on a pretty strict diet of white rice and canned pumpkin when he was.
Oh, is he back to normal now?
Yeah, he's back to normal.
Oh, good.
So he's all back and
he's like, yeah, crunchy carrot.
Yep, he gets his little post-meal carrot every meal now to clean out his little doggy teeth. I love when
they do the little crunching. Oh, it's so cute.
It is very cute.
They think they're people.
My other favorite thing that I guess Hannah does it more than Chewy is but he'll do it sometimes is he'll sit on his back legs and then with his front two paws he'll stomp back and forth like he's a little excited boy. And Hannah will do it too, like tip taps, but just the front two paws, just like That's very, very exciting.
Hurry up.
Yeah, exactly. I want food. Give me that. Yes. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, lower brains. Apparently they often add butter and milk before dehydrating the potato mix to make the chips. Yeah, that's a huge bummer.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know, you can't have everything. So another thing that I promised for today, and I figure I'd deliver before we even close on the show. Yes, and that's Laura the Librarian's bringing up the subreddit Tippy Tap.
Is there a subreddit?
There's one called Tippy Taps, and it's delightful. But I did promise yesterday, and I'll figure I'd deliver on it early because I do have a separate closer for today. And we were talking about it because I used the Star Wars Death Star janitor wrap as closer yesterday. And I figured because Miss Jean Wells was so excited about the Star Trek wrap.
I know. I didn't know she had done Star Wars. I'd only seen Trek.
Yeah. In fact, she's done 2 Star Trek wraps. And so I figured I'd grab one and we could listen to that and then a little chatty chat about that.
Excited.
Here. So we're just doing all types of audio clips today. So please enjoy the Star Trek engineering wrap.
Engineering here. We got a subspace anomaly, a graviton pulse. We got a catastrophic diagnostic cycle result. Inertial dampeners just went offline, and that's a 10-hour job, but we'll do it in 5. I need a cryosensor, hyperspan, or neutrino probe, and a phase compensator for the warp manifolds. Cargo bay 3 is on the verge of collapse. It's got more subspace flux than the Delphic expanse. I'm going to temporarily reverse the polarity of this module to monitor electronic disparities, but we got to find the source of that plasma leak, or we're looking at a possible warp core breach. Man, I was going to hit 10 forward tonight. I told Guinan I'd be by to try the ride surprise and delight. But I'm stuck in engineering and I can't be surprised because it's just another day on the Enterprise.
Yeah!
It's pretty amazing.
Hell yeah!
I was trying to scroll through and find the person's name that does this, because she's very talented. She's got an Instagram account and has all types of music, not just nerdy stuff.
She said the Delphic Expanse.
Something else, Sid.
She got in there with her nerdness.
There's some, and the other one was all about the food synthesizer. Making all the different kinds of foods that can happen on there, which is awesome too.
It's a 10-hour job, but I can do it in 5.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Something else, Sid, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to vamp while I'm scrolling. It's such good, engaging radio. We'll find it later, and I'll put that in the comments. How about that? But she's really, really talented, and some of her stuff that she does, I saw a video of her just with a guitar and a friend and a guitar out in a field somewhere, and they were just singing about how beautiful it was. And her voice is amazing for singing. So, yes, I will share her later. Yes. So, yes. But it also inspired me because if you haven't noticed and you're part of, well, how could you not notice if you're part of the Fink Show Facebook group? We have a gentleman on there that posts pretty prolifically. Yeah, Reina Del Cid. Thank you, Laura. Reina Del Cid.
That's her name? Okay.
Yes, that's her name. Reina Del Cid. So there's a gentleman on our Facebook page that posts quite a bit. And he posted something today about Star Wars versus Star Trek. And
I saw that with George Carlin.
I think it was just a meme talking about somebody saying, "Oh, Star Trek is better than Star Wars," and this guy was like getting limbered up and stretching, and then hitting the caps lock.
I saw something else. Okay,
yeah.
Was it Jerry?
Yeah, it was Jerry.
He's very active on there.
He's very active on the.
You gotta call us up, buddy.
I have encouraged him to
listen
live. I've encouraged him to subscribe. I've encouraged.
Oh, is he not a subscriber yet?
Nope, he is not.
Come on, buddy.
And I've encouraged him to listen to just some of the free sample ones we put out there. And this is pretty much how he likes to interact with the show, is just to post a lot of things on the Fink Show Facebook page, which is cool.
Keep the conversation going.
Yeah, keep it going. It's all good. If y'all see something on the Fink Show Facebook page that you want to talk about, certainly don't hesitate to call or email or just bring it to my attention. But sometimes I miss, actually, to be honest, most of the times I miss a lot of his stuff because it happens while I'm working.
Yeah,
and I don't get every notification. So he's posting, like half a dozen things a day. Is it still morning where you are? Laura the librarian asks. No, it's 2:00 here.
What? I think because Jody said good morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh, yeah, that. Yes, it might as well be. I'm still wake up, go to bed, take a nap, get up again. So that's my life.
Make the bed, then get back in.
Make the bed, get back in it. Go sleep with the clothes on.
Make it while you're in it.
Yes, that's right.
Fluff the pillow on top of your head.
Yes. Put an eye mask on. Wake up. Turn the lights on.
And turn them off again.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God. This is the strategy, and this is also my life. Mike from Run, it's too bad you can't scroll.
He getting salty.
Mike is very sassy today.
He's hot.
I know.
Caliente salsa.
Super sassy for somebody that won't tell us his Pedro Pascal story. Yeah, I don't always catch everything, but there was certainly that one that started a little discussion, and basically just trying to say, like, can we all just get along? We can all like more than one thing.
You can like both Trek and Wars. It's fine.
Yeah, seriously.
There's no you have to like one or the other.
Yeah.
I just tend to the Trek. I'm like, oh, this holds my interest more.
Yeah, and I tend to Star Wars.
See, and we can get along.
Yeah.
So we're an example for humanity.
It's true. It's true. And it's important to be able to reach across the aisle.
That's right.
And cooperate with people that you don't agree with.
I welcome my Star Wars brother.
And I welcome my Star Trek sister. So...
And then I give you the Vulcan neck pinch.
Oh, God! You're Vulcan neck pinching me, and I'm trying to force choke at the same time. It's really messy. Well, this is even better transition.
You can like both.
Even better segue. Speaking of reaching across the aisle here, we do have a bit of Fink news.
Stop reaching across my aisle.
I mean, it's right there. You didn't lay the little tape line down, so I'm just going to keep. Yeah, exactly. So speaking of getting along with people you don't agree with, I have a little bit of Fink news.
Fink news.
Fink news. Fink news. So there is a lot going on with people gearing up for running for president right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a press dinner. Let's see, when was this? Was last night, actually.
Is it the one in Iowa they do?
No, this one was held at Tony's in New York City.
Okay.
And this was for Democrat Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s presidential campaign. And regardless of whether you would agree with him or not, I really couldn't care any less. But the important thing that happened at this dinner was that some people got a little, heated in their arguments.
Mm-hmm.
There was the host of the event, who's a former gossip columnist, Doug Detchert, and they were talking during the dinner.
There was a show?
Yeah, well, there certainly was a show after a while. And let's see here. They were talking about the Natural Resources Defense Council and the Waterkeeper Alliance, and they were talking about the environment. And he got up and yelled, "The climate hoax!" And he got people kind of pissed off at him. And so Anthony Hayden Guest called the host a miserable blob and asked him to shut up. Apparently the pair have known each other for 30 years. And as Mr. Detchert screamed about the climate change scam, and Mr. Hayden Guest in turn called him fucking insane and insignificant. The presidential hopeful calmly observed the situation, and then it came to an explosive end when Mr. Detchert announced, "I'm farting!" followed by a loud noise that suggested he wasn't lying.
Is that how the article wrote it?
Yes.
That he wasn't lying.
That he wasn't. This is exactly how the article was written. Page 6 said former Ohio Congressman and ex-mayor of Cleveland, Dennis Kucinich, who was in attendance, appeared stunned by the entire exchange.
That would diffuse any argument for me.
I'm farting!
Laughing on the floor.
The host, who picked up the tab, also doubled down on his views, explaining that he has zero tolerance for the climate hoax scam nonsense in any venue that I am personally funding. Mr. Hayden Guest added his 2 cents on the evening outburst. "I've known Doug many years. We've had spats before about this and that. We are not quite the same politically, but that doesn't affect relationships in the UK because it's British American people."
Mm-hmm.
But I thought this was pretty ridiculous. The British American critic continued, "Doug said it was a hoax and a scam. Scam for who? Who is benefiting? This isn't a political thing. It's a human existence thing."
I don't know. They're scamming us.
When he was asked Mr. Detchert about his conversation, Mr. Detchert told the outlet, "I apologize for using my flatulence as a medium of public commentary in your presence."
He knew he couldn't hold it while he was so enraged, so he just had to incorporate it.
I'm farting! Went all robot just now, Jody says. He said he was sorry that he had some farts. So yes.
Pardon my gas. It's nothing to do with my argument.
Oh,
It is a hoax.
so that was one bit of Fink news, and then the other bit of Fink news that I had to share. It's an amazing feat because it's the world's toughest row competition right now. What's that?
I like feet.
Fink feet.
No, I'm kidding. Don't send me feet pics.
No,
what
please
is it?
don't.
A what competition?
It's the world's toughest row. So it's a 4-person rowing competition that goes from Alaska to Hawaii.
Good Lord.
It's a multi-week competition.
How do you rest, eat, potty?
You go in, it's a 4-person boat. You're taking it in shifts.
Oh, it's not one of those thin where you only can sit in it.
Right. I mean, it's
more
a
space
row
to it.
boat.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but it's a little bit more,
I just think of those really slim ones where they're just rowing.
No. This is a little bit more substantial than that.
Can you imagine you'd have to like hang your butt off the side to potty?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'll help rowing in a minute.
I gotta drop a buoy. Release an endangered
location beaker.
That's right.
Beacon.
Gotta release an endangered feces. So sorry. Yes, it's a ping. It drops a pin in the ocean.
How many weeks that would take? My God.
Well, it's funny you asked that because the winning team has just arrived in Hawaii, and they did it in half the time of the standing record of
suspicious.
I am suspicious, but I also am. I don't care.
They had a motor.
I don't care because they did it in 29 days. 29 days of rowing from Alaska to Hawaii. Now, the reason I bring this up is for the only reason I bring this up.
At least you get to arrive in Hawaii.
What's that?
At least you get to arrive in Hawaii and not Alaska.
Yes, exactly.
You're like, vacation.
My Corona is swinging wild. Fake rowing, fake Alaska, fake Hawaii.
He's on a mood today.
He's in a mood. He needs to take a nap.
You need a nap, buddy.
I know. He needs a nap and a hug. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah,
exactly. A little graham cracker. Yeah. No, the only reason I bring this... Sure, yeah. The only reason I bring this up, though, is because I got to do a news story on this today, and I got to say the name of the team that won.
Okay.
And their name is Kiwi Fondue. And guess what? I said it just like that in the news report. I'm very serious. Kiwi Fondue. So very, very pleased about that. Felt
I didn't know you get team names.
Yeah, they get team names. So yes, that was the only reason. And honestly, I had to do a couple takes because I kept cracking myself up by just trying to say that. I was like, "Oh, that's too silly. I can't do it." And I was like, trying to get Kiwi Fondue.
Kiwi Fondue. This is John Fink. I'm very serious. Kiwi Fondue.
Yes, we're reporting the news.
Yeah. No, but that has to be suspect. They did it half the time.
Half the time of the standing record. And all the rest of the boats are still out on the water heading that way.
And when was the record set?
I don't know that information.
Okay.
But
I didn't know if they do this yearly.
I don't know that either. I just know Kiwi Fondue.
No, I know, but that's...
Yeah, I'm suspicious.
I mean,
maybe
I imagine they'd have boats monitoring them.
I wonder if they just did a bunch of methamphetamines and just like, we're going to do this.
We're not going to sleep. Don't sleep to Hawaii.
Chad says they probably use steroids. Maybe so, man.
Don't sleep till we get poi.
Yeah, that's right. Got to get that poo-poo platter. So, yes. Kiwi Fondue is the winner of the world's toughest row competition.
Can they sabotage each other? Good question.
Yeah, I'm sure
whacking each other with oars, knocking each other off.
It's like Mario Kart. They're like floating banana peels in the water, like shoo, 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 shoo. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, Mamma mia!
Exactly. Maybe they had. You know what it was? It What it was they probably had the blue mushroom. I mean, they blew a turtle shell.
Oh, the one that seeks the leader.
Guy in the front. Yeah, it seeks the leader out, and then they just like zoomed past everybody. Exactly.
Kiwi fondue.
Kiwi fondue.
Great name, though.
Yes.
Did it give you any of the other names, or?
Nope, just that one. Yeah. Well, we got to do this quick. They're like 4 stories in like less than 2 minutes. So
who gives a shit about that? Farting politicians and kiwi fondue.
That's right.
That's all we're talking about.
I found the farting politicians one on my own, though. That was not in the news today.
No?
Although I'm going to push real hard to have it in the news tomorrow. Careful, though. When you push too hard, I think bad things can happen.
Just hand it to the Kogo guys. They'll probably read it.
Oh, yeah. I think I might just email it to
Found you that?
Tim Garcia. Here you go.
You're
Enjoy.
welcome.
From me to you.
Good work, John.
That's
we
right.
Appreciate you.
Caring is sharing.
You are tapped into the vein of news.
Yeah, it is.
Like a junkie.
Oh, yeah. Also, I had to share a weird thing that happened last night at Chez Fink.
Oh.
So
Casa de Fink.
Casa de Fink happened last night. We we're doing the 4-star live stream last night. And it was getting kind of late.
You made it like halfway through. I'm proud.
I made it. I was very proud. Well, it started a half hour early, so it was a lot easier for me. I get everything ready. I like to set all my stuff out before I go to bed, so I can just kind of like wake up.
I always lay my clothes out.
I move my.
I've always done that.
I set my clothes out in the other bathroom, so I don't have to turn on lights and wake up Mrs. Vegan Giant.
Yeah.
So I actually usually hang up my clothes in the bathroom that's by the front door, so I can just shower real quiet and put on socks and underwear, and then sneak out of the bedroom and then make my smoothie, which is very loud, which makes no sense. And then
shut up, smoothie.
Shut up. Vitamix, shut up.
Putting all those rocks in it.
Well, I need my fiber. Got to get my vitamins and minerals. So I have all that all set out, and I go to bed. And at about, I don't know, Mrs. Vegan Giant stayed up for a bit, and at about 9:30 last night,
yes,
all of a sudden in the middle of the night for me,
kaboom!
Like this giant explosion, and all of the car alarms on the block went off.
Oh shit! So not just like a little firework, but like a window rattler.
Yeah, it was a window rattler, and all the dogs on the block started barking.
Did you pee yourself?
It scared the holy hell out of me. And I opened the door and I went to go check on Mrs. Vegan Giant.
What happened? I'm hungry.
And I poked my head. Yeah, pretty much. I poked my head. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And she said, "I think it was somebody setting off a firework, because if you're sitting in just the right spot on our couch, there's one slice of view all the way out to the street there."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Yeah, I saw a huge flash of light." And I was like, "Oh shit, my car's right out there. Do I need to check on that?"
Go out there in your underpants.
Damn
kids.
I was honestly considering it there for a minute.
Honey, will you check on my car?
Well, she's parked in the underground parking. She's fine.
But look, I don't have pants on. Will you just check?
Yeah, too much. So
you'll find out tomorrow.
I will find it, and that's what it was. I was like, "I'm too tired. I'll find out tomorrow."
But it was okay.
It was okay. Car was all right. Drove to work today and drove home. It was fine. Looked in the area as I was driving out. No damage or anything. So somebody must have had some kind of like M80 or something a little bit larger that they just lit right over.
Those aren't even fun. They just like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heart attack inducers.
Well, we had things when I was growing up that were M80s and they were waterproofed. Because they'd call them seal bombs. Because,
what?
In San Diego,
I like this.
Well, in San Diego, they used to have a lot of tuna fishing vessels. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you remember driving down the Embarcadero and seeing all those gorgeous like cruise ships.
Yeah.
And like that whole stretch of like bayfront right there used to be the landing for all of the tuna fishing vessels. And so basically Mike's like, I don't know if I want to hear this.
I don't know either.
Well, it wasn't to hurt them. It was to scare the seals away from the tuna nets.
They didn't hurt them, though? Okay.
No, it didn't hurt them. But I mean, the
scared everyone away.
Scared the shit out of them. Yeah. So basically, they were waterproofed M80s with a waterproof fuse and everything. And so a lot of families in the Point Loma area, which is just on the other side of that bay, were part of tuna fishing families, and the kids, those damn kids, would get their hands on those things. And there were many
families of tuna.
Yeah, well,
Dad tuna with a hat on, the cigar.
Right. Sorry, child.
Mom with an apron.
That's right. Now, son, get to school. Sorry. Oh, really? All right.
So stupid.
Mike from Corona says those are also toilet bombs. Yeah, that's where I was headed.
Oh yeah, like you'd seen 80s movies.
Yeah,
the whole toilet.
People would do that. So the kids would get those and light them and then flush them, or they would light them and throw them into people's pools, which always ended badly. That always ended badly because it would crack the entire.
Glad I never got my hands on those as a kid. I'd probably be in jail.
Yeah,
I'd be so bad with that.
Well, it was a little bit less terrifying because the explosion happened underwater, so it was a little easier to deal with. But again, like
that's what I mean, though. I'd be causing all this damage.
Very damaging. Yeah, exactly.
Flush all the toilets at once, and they all explode.
All right.
We gotta get 10 friends in here.
That's right. 1, 2,
okay,
3, go.
Go on 3. Yeah, go.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, I did it too early. Oh no, let's start over. Chad says, Gina, watch out. Here comes the punch. There's no punchline on that. I was just telling a story from my childhood. But yes, that explosion scared the hell out of me.
Were you able to go back to bed?
I mean, it took me a bit.
Yeah.
Because I was
laying there going, oh my god.
I was really in a little bit of fight or flight there for a sec.
Yeah, your heart's probably pounding.
Yeah, and also like trying to decide if I needed to go outside and see if my car had been exploded. So because
it'll be exploded either way.
Exactly.
I can call into work that way.
Exactly. It came out.
My car's exploded. Don't know what to tell you.
My car exploded. Here's a picture. I'm not joking.
Exploded.
That would be amazing.
Are you sick? No, my car exploded.
No, my car. The back half of my car is entangled.
It's no more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, can't you get a lift? What about my car?
You have to mourn my car.
To call the insurance company and the police and stuff. It was really weird though, because right after the explosion, we did hear sirens, and we're like, "Oh shit, what's happening?"
You're like, "Are we in a war? What's happening?"
Yeah, exactly. So that's just it was no bueno last night. Talking Thomas says, yeah, I knew a guy that blew up a toilet and got expelled a week before graduation.
Ooh, to be that close and fuck it up. Oops.
Oh man. Thomas says, I've got sympathetic explosions. I've been in the bathroom all day.
We'll have some delicious ketchup chips. Thomas.
That's right. Delicious ketchup chips will definitely settle the gut and calm the belly.
They get her done.
Right. Although, if you're out at a date at somebody's house and you need to poop, here's another great transition for you. And here's some more audio. It may go badly. And now let's listen to a voicemail message from someone that went through just that. Please stay tuned.
Accidentally clogged my boyfriend's toilet, so I took the poop out and put it in his cat's litter box. and he asked if I pooped in it. And I said no, but he said his cat has been dead for a week. Please pick me up.
Please pick me up. So, be careful. Be careful where you
just
poop.
admit it, ma'am.
Yeah, just say that you had to
Don't
poop.
pick up poop in the first place. I clogged the
exactly.
toilet. Do you have just come out and go, do you have a plunger?
Do you have a plunger?
Sorry.
A waffle stomper, maybe? Or
I am not going to not date you again because you had a toilet clogger.
You never know.
Shallow.
Oh, Microcronus, sure, you'll play that call. Still waiting. Still
Mike,
waiting.
So help me.
I swear to you, he is Mr. Sassy Pants.
Remember, I'm moving there. I'll be a lot closer.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be within slapping range.
Let's check my voicemail.
Maybe the backhand.
Let's just check them while we're on the air right now. Nope, new message.
No, nothing flashing.
No. Yep. Don't see it. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. But cat poop is pretty small. That would never work. Yeah, that would be the other thing. Some guy whose cat has been passed for weeks, all of a sudden in the cat box,
there's a monster dump.
This monster dump. Like, what the what? Jesus, man. What's the matter with people?
Well, I've had quite a week, you guys.
Tell us.
On Tuesday, I went to jury duty.
Yeah.
I got called in.
Yeah.
And I dressed nicely. I wore nice pants and everything. And then I get there, and people are in jeans. One lady's in shorts. I was like, God damn it. Because the instructions said, dress in a comfortable way that reflects the seriousness of the court. I was like, okay,
that's gotta be like supposed to mean?
Gotta be like business casual, right? I was like, no, apparently they don't care.
That makes zero sense, and that doesn't really. Okay. I mean, that could mean anything.
Yeah, a clown outfit.
Yeah.
I just came from work.
Yeah, sorry. I'm serious, really. I am. Hong Kong.
I got to take these big shoes off.
I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. I still have my nose on.
So it took all day because it was a criminal case to whittle down to the 13 jurors because you have an alternate. How many
did they start with?
I don't even know how many of us there were, but they start with a panel of 39.
Holy hell.
And people would, is there any reason you can't be here? Oh, I got this, I got that. Mm-hmm. A couple people were like, oh, I have vacation starting. Mm-hmm. And some judges don't. They're like, I don't care. That's not a reason to go. But he was cool. He's like, yeah, you can go. People have vacation. I get it.
Wow.
And then one lady just walked up and was like, I just don't feel good. I'm lightheaded. And he's like, you can go home. What? And then we were all like, shouldn't somebody watch her as she's leaving? Like she's lightheaded. Okay. And then, they would draw a new name every time they excuse someone. So I'm sitting there going, they're going to call me, aren't they? Never called me.
Oh, Jesus. So how long have you been sitting there at this point?
I sat there till they got the 39 at 11:30. And they started voir dire till noon, and they did lunch till 1:30. And then the voir dire process helps them determine who they're going to weed out. And then that was till like 4:35.
Jesus.
And it was a hard wooden bench.
Oh.
I kept like shifting around because it was hurting my tailbone.
You got a little butt warp going on? I hate that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had a book with me, but you're sitting there and you're supposed to pay attention to their questions, so I really didn't feel like I could read it.
So they didn't choose you.
Not
in
at
the long
all.
Run.
No, but
bitch.
You still have to listen to all the voir dire. We're sitting there going, can't we go? You have 39 to choose from. They're like, oh no. Because they could still excuse people. And then they finally at like 4:00 start figuring out who they want their jury to be.
That's craziness.
And
so
that was just, you didn't get picked. So call again on Friday. You may have to come next week. Do it again.
That's
it's like, oh my God.
That's ridiculous. It feels like you've put your time in. They didn't choose you. You should be off the hook at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just go in the next time and be like, I sat here all day last time and you guys didn't choose me. I don't want to sit through this again.
Can you fucking speed it up?
Yeah, can you either pick me or not? Because I'm sick of being on the hook for no reason.
They sent out these extensive questionnaires.
Uh-huh.
And it was like 8 pages. And so they were like, that'll cut down on the voir dire. And, but some people, they're like, well, we want to ask you questions about what you said in private. So then they'd have to keep taking recesses.
Oh my God.
Up, down, up, down. We were up and down.
That's just sounds awful.
But it was a criminal case and it was a gnarly one. And I was like, I'm kind of glad I wasn't on it because I think that would have been heavy.
Yeah, that sounds very stressful.
So we'll see what next week brings.
I learned that I usually will get excused from it with my new job.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, because basically I go in and say, yeah, I'm in radio news. And they'll be like, we'll see you later.
Oh, there was a guy that was asking, he goes, well, 2 parts. One, I do a broadcast every Wednesday and I do it with people from Kansas. So it's hard to kind of arrange. And then he said, I forget what his second part was. And they were like, okay, yeah, that part, but not the first part. So it's like, they don't give a shit if you're a podcaster. That's what I took from that.
Yikes.
So I was going to be like, I'm on a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Voir dire. Voir dire means speak the truth. And it's just both attorneys take turns having this open conversation with everybody on the panel about like different types of things and how they feel. And then they try to get to like, oh, do you feel like this would make you not impartial? Do you understand that this person's innocent till proven? Do you understand how they have to be proven guilty? It's like jury training 101 you go through.
God.
That's how I would describe it. But yeah, it's called voir dire. It's French.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, though I was on one trial in the last county we lived in. That was just civil. So yeah, this was way different experience because they did that process much quicker. But this one, they don't want to fuck around, because it's someone's freedom.
Right. I get that. And, they're treating it
Did you
very
spell
seriously.
it correctly? No. But you were close. Laura got it.
Laura got it. Yeah. Geez. Yeah, I've never been on a jury because honestly, like up until recently, I've been a massage therapist. So, or just a freelance voiceover person. So missing days like that.
They excuse you for being a massage therapist?
Well, yeah, because my whole business is appointment based. So if I'm not there taking care of appointments, I can't make money.
Yeah, but they compensate you for the day, right?
Not enough.
So they allow you to get excused for that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because I'm in business for myself.
Oh.
Essentially. So
Gotcha.
if you're self-employed and you stay away from, you can't get into, your business and make money, then you're kind of out of luck. So this has been the first time, I think, in my life where I would actually qualify and be able to go.
No, because you're in news.
Well, they'll just be like, no, we don't want you. That's basically what I was saying.
Yeah.
So
they would strike you. No, thank you.
They would probably strike me. They'd be like, all right, you're
get out of here, you.
Yeah, we don't want you.
You're like, wee.
And Chad is right. $5 an hour doesn't cut it to live to do jury. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know about California, but here that your employer has to compensate you.
I think they do that.
They can take the $35 or they cannot, but I don't know what California does.
That's a good question.
And I don't know what your pay rate is.
I don't know what it's going to depends on the job, not a law, Mike says.
Okay. Yeah, it's a law here.
And honestly, it would be one of those things, at least in my position now, where I'd be like, hey, Mr. Boss Man, I got this in the mail. What should I do? And let him tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Not on the East Coast, Gina, you're fucked, Chad says. See, another reason to move to the West Coast. Gina Wells?
We get up to 21 days in our MOU. Oh, yeah, because union, sure.
Oh, makes sense.
I was excused once because I have a relative who was a cop, and the case was cop versus. Yeah, they definitely wouldn't want you.
Yeah, see, that's pretty prejudicial. So yeah,
but they have speeded it up in terms of. I've heard back in the day you would literally just like sit in the lobby till they call people.
I would,
and now at least they know you're okay. We need people for this trial, so you're at least going to be involved in this part until we decide you're not. So at least they sped it up a bit.
I would have to have like earbuds and like some Netflix to watch or something. I would lose my mind.
We were all going, it's Prime Day, Judge. Can we be excused for Prime Day? We have to shop. And what'd you find? Did you find anything good?
I didn't. The only thing I found on Prime Day is I found some snacks that I got and I ordered. Everything else was like stuff that really didn't really appeal to me. It was like, a dozen different under desk like treadmills.
Oh, sure.
And like, all this stuff that's either too expensive, even with the discount to justify it, or stuff that I really have no intention of owning at any price. So it's like, all right, well.
Yeah, the girls I asked were just like, oh, I just bought clothes.
Oh.
That was it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I can't.
One poor lady was pregnant, and she was one of the ones wearing shorts. Well, and she heated up after lunchtime. Like she had just a tank top and her shorts. She pulled her shorts way up, and like she was like fanning herself. I felt bad. I was like, she's so hot.
Need to let her go. Yeah, you guys.
They don't unless you're breastfeeding. They'll excuse you, but not if you're just pregnant.
It's super. I don't know how it is where you are, Gina, but it is super hot on the West Coast here.
Oh, yeah. What is it today?
We're getting like heat warnings everywhere. There's certain places that are getting up to like 110. I think Death Valley is getting up to like 130.
Oh no, we're at 85. Feels like 89 today, so not too horrible. You're at 110 today.
Well, there's parts of East County that are in like the hundreds.
Well, what is it where you are?
Let's find out. Let's go to the weather app, everybody.
Now the weather, John Fink.
It's 80 degrees.
Okay.
So we have a high of 81 here in San Diego, and we have it nice here. Everybody north of us is really getting pounded.
My weather app says 73 there.
Yeah, see, Bug Bob says it's 91 there in the OC. Jody from Huntington Beach, 79. Mike from Corona, 97. Laura says
103 in Texas.
Forget it. You guys remember like 6 months ago when we were like, I'm so tired of cold? Well,
soak it in, baby.
That's what you get. Oh, Bill Manis wins with 72.
That's nice.
That's perfect.
72 degrees in the head all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the other part of my long week was today.
What?
As I shared with John.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know.
Oh, I was just giving a little dramatic.
What happened?
Do tell us, Gina. What's going on?
I put in my 2-week notice.
Oh,
my job.
2-week notice.
Which I was kind of sad because I like it. I'm learning a lot.
Well,
I was like, do you have a way I can do it remotely?
What did he say?
He's like, maybe. I was like, well, if think about it. If not, that's okay.
I mean, most of it's clerical stuff. It seems like it would be relatively easy for you to do remotely.
Yeah, but I needed time off to pack us up and get us out of here and then figure something out when I'm there.
Yes.
Try to find a place to live.
Yeah. Well, that was. I know you were kind of nervous about talking to the boss man about that, but
I was nervous. Yeah, it went good.
Good.
It took a while.
Glad. Well, I think after the whole thing about them saying some accidentally or not so accidentally racially insensitive things.
Well, that was the other boss. Like my guy who's over me, he's great.
Oh, okay.
But his brother's kind of stupid. That guy's the president of the company.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Well, that's good that it went better than expected. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And it's again, progress. You're making your way out here. We're all very excited to bring you out to the best coast. The West Coast. Oh my goodness. Well, I think it's almost time for. Yep, it is. It is time for us to do a little bit of free skate, friends.
Let's go skating.
Yes, my friends, if you're a Patreon subscriber and you want to jump in here and say hello, please do. Patreon.com/Fink Show. Don't forget to call our hotline. Leave us a message if you want to. Yes, Mike. If you want to leave a message for our buddy Bug Bob, who is going to be our guest tomorrow. If you've got bug, insect-related questions or even botany-related questions, I know he's going to be excited.
I do. What the hell's biting me, Bob?
Yes, we're going to talk all about it tomorrow on Wednesday, Friday.
Why did my bug bite get a bruise and now it's yellow? I've never had that.
That's terrifying. We're going to find out. Also, you can email the show if you'd like, thefinkshow@gmail.com. Check out our merch. What?
He said leprosy.
Leprosy. Sure. Oh, it's been a good run. Also, check out our merch, finkshow.com and kennedytodd.com for some good shirts.
Damn it!
And apparently some thongs eventually.
Oh.
Very uncomfortable about that. I don't know if it's all right. Fine.
I'm gonna put your face on my butt.
Okay. Well,
no, it's a thong. So
at least it's the butt.
I'm gonna have a string in my butt.
Okay. Wow. Holy hell. And also, don't forget SeattleGummy.com. Use code Fink at checkout. If you like a sparkly Unalama corn. Yeah, I was pounding those today after that explosion last night.
What, butts?
No, not pounding butts at work. No.
Just pounding ass.
Pounding ass at work. That keeps me going.
Pounding ass all day. I'm exhausted. I don't think that means what you think it means.
I'm exhausted from pounding ass all day. It's Miller time. Lord of the Librarian says, I'll put all your faces on my boobs if he makes a tank top. We talked about that. Hopefully it'll happen. I definitely am open to that, so we'll see. I heart pounded ass. That's the next t-shirt right there. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Bill Manis, will you please save us from this? What's going on, Bill?
Oh no, I'm enjoying this.
Bill pounds a lot of ass at work. A good amount, you know. He's a good, honest man, and he pounds ass all night.
Pounds a hard day's work.
Pound a hard day's ass.
A good ass pound at work. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, your union management tries to ass pound you.
That's right.
The man's always
job requirement.
That's right. They were pounding too hard. I had to file a grievance. Got all chap-assed about it.
Dinner.
Hey, thank you. Oh my God.
Anyway, what's going on, Bill?
Yeah, what's happening with you?
I'm just getting everything ready for summer camp this week.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is that a Boy Scout thing?
Yeah.
When you say getting ready for summer camp, getting ready to send the kiddo off, or getting ready to?
Me and the daughter are going.
Oh wow! Okay, all right. So where is this going to be, and what are the activities? What's the whole plan here?
She's taking some merit badges, and it's Scout-owned summer camp, so we're going up there. She's taking merit badges, and basically me and a couple of the other parents are chaperoning for the week for the troop.
Nice. So. That's going to be cool. Is it going to be like tent camping or cabin camping, or what's the plan?
Tent camping, but I got a pretty nice cot that I sleep on, so it's not like I'm on the ground.
Oh, that's good.
Is there a pounding ass merit badge?
I hope not.
Not until you're an Eagle Scout and you're a grown up.
That's what the Scouts got in trouble for a couple years
That's
ago.
right. Yeah.
You get that when you're older.
Talk about Order of the Arrow.
What?
Sorry. It's a deep cut. Sorry.
It's all right, John.
Secret Boy Scout things happening?
It's a reference just for Bill.
It's our special club.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That's how
We're
you
not
get your
allowed to tell the
orienteering
adults
badge. Yeah, that's right. It's the one that you sew on the inside of the sash.
That's right.
Oh my god. Thomas says with all that friction you might get your fire starting badge.
Is it just the head of the guy from Prodigy? His weird hair. I'm a fire starter.
Exactly. Get your EDM badge there. It's just 3 words on the badge. Oons, oons, oons.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
That's right. It's just a boot and a cat.
What's up, Jody?
Jody.
Oh, I'm just sitting here laughing my ass off.
Oh, good.
On fire today, you all are.
Oh, thank you.
We're on fire.
Yeah.
Calling Roro. We on fire.
As opposed to fire starter, yes.
That's right. That's right. Well, you know, these hot days, they make me a little cuckoo nutty, so.
Whew, yeah, it's a warm one.
Yeah, it is.
You're complaining about 80 degrees, Joe.
Well,
Yeah.
I do have it pretty good. There's usually a little bit of a sea breeze that keeps us sane.
Same here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's part of that's part of the appeal of San Diego.
You're so delicate. 70 to 80 is your spot.
Gina, you're gonna be here, and 2 weeks in, you're gonna be the same way.
In like a year, I'm gonna be like, it's cold. It's 65.
60. I need a knit hat and some blankets on.
You will earn that temperature tolerance of plus or minus 2 degrees, like I have.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly.
right.
Karen did the same thing when she came out here from Iowa. She's just like, "Oh, I can handle this." And 2 weeks later, she's like, "I'm cold."
I'm cold. Hold me.
Yeah. So it's just.
It was just a ruse to get you to cuddle.
Well, I mean,
deep down, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm hot. Get off me."
We do get to that point when it gets like heat wavy, where we're like, you sit over there.
I love you, but get the hell off me.
But sit over there. I'm tired of our legs touching and sweating up against each other. Yeah, absolutely. Marine air cold is different. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Bug Bob's right.
Very true.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, the ocean breeze will cut right through you at a just a slightly lower temperature.
And converse, Washington D.C. could very well kill me, but I'm willing to make the. Oh, I'm going to go to D.C. and I'm going to try to
for
survive
Chad's
it.
retirement.
Yes.
Oh wow!
I mean, I know I can survive it because I lived there once upon a time.
You can do it.
Long ago, but that was before I developed my plus or minus.
You're going in the summer.
I know.
You won't
It's not a
freeze.
good time. No, I think I'm going. My problem will be the opposite. I will be way too
it's gonna
hot,
be hot, humid, and full of
sweaty.
bugs.
Yeah, what's it been like in DC, Chad?
Yes, let us know.
I think it's not cool.
Jody will have to be our Fink Show representative, our proxy. And here comes Chad.
Chad called us to give us the temperature.
Here he comes.
Little weather
The
report.
time and temp is.
The temperature is 91 degrees. No humidity.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay, well,
No humidity.
I mean,
I think he's saying the humidity is 91.
I thought you said no
No, there's
humidity.
no humidity today.
Shut
Oh,
it.
wow.
Really?
It's very little. It's very little right now.
that's unusual. That's surprising.
Yeah, it is very unusual. And it's been kind of nice over this last week. Trust me, it's
Not
coming back.
unusual.
August is coming.
Woo, boy. Yikes.
I'll
Yeah,
have to-
here they're having the back to school sales. I mean, it's almost time for the kiddies.
Holy
Yeah,
hell.
they got like a month.
Well, I
it's
told
already in the stores over here.
Yeah.
Back to school sale stuff.
I don't know. Like
my
everywhere is different, but here they start like mid-August, second week of August.
I told my boss today that I'm doing from here through the rest of the summer every Friday. I'm doing Aloha Shirt Friday. So
Oh, nice.
he was on board with it too. I was like, yes,
He's
good.
like, you don't have to dress up, right?
No, he was the one initially
There's
when I
people in
told
track
him
pants.
there are people in track pants.
I know you told me that.
And when I showed up, like the first couple of days, I showed up in like a business shirt and slacks. And then I was like, "So what's up with the dress code?" He's like, "What you're wearing is fine." I was like, "That's not what I meant."
So you haven't dressed down at all.
I've worn jeans a few times, but nicer jeans. Not
We just straight out ask him, "Is casual okay?"
You know what? I'm just going to very slowly creep from dress shirts to polo shirts, and then eventually, do these little Hawaiian shirts or the Aloha shirts, and then just sort of see where it goes.
And then the cargo sweats appear.
Yeah, the cargo sweats are when it gets back to being cold again.
Just say,
Hey, John,
I don't
did
have
you
any
wear,
other pants that fit.
Exactly.
Have you been wearing your good beard lately? Impress people.
I always wear my good beard. It does need a bit of
his dress beard.
Yes, it does need a little bit of edging. I need to work on the little edges though. It's getting a little rough. So gotta trim up the neck and the cheeks, and then I'll trim up my beard. Hey, thank you. Oh, where's the? It's not working. Moo Mondays.
Good.
I don't get that one.
Moo Mondays?
No, the beard thing.
I got to trim up my cheeks like I was going to shave my
Oh,
eyes.
well, down for everything else.
Thank you. I'll be over here. It's fine.
His butt.
Yeah, because we were talking about butts.
His butt.
And pounding butts. You got to make sure it's all stubbly, I guess. Which doesn't seem like very much fun to sit on.
Doesn't sound appealing.
No, it does not. So yeah, but we're very excited to have Bug Bob on tomorrow.
Hooray!
Yay! Seriously though, if you have bug facts, if you've got questions, please send them in. I will say, we've talked about this before when we had Bug Bob on. Go ahead and skip all the questions of how can we kill Bug X. It's not really like his thing.
It's not a killer.
No, he kills stuff that's invasive.
Yes, there are certain ones that are like, okay, we need to kind of, make sure that you're not going to hurt people.
Right. So,
but in general, he has made a big point about saying, hey, let's, maybe don't ask me those questions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but if you do have other questions about bugs and stuff, tomorrow is going to be the day.
Okay, I have a question, Bob. There's a giant fly at my work. What should I name it?
Oh, that's a good name. That's a good one.
Oh, the meatball with wings.
It is huge.
Pan. He says pan.
Okay, Pan.
All right, well, there you go.
Tinkerbell? Okay.
Smart. I was just watching a video a little earlier of a tiny jumping spider that was kind of creeping up on this giant, like, horsefly. And he was, like, moving in from side to side. And then he, like, kind of predicted where the fly was going to, like, take off. And he, like, jumped at the same time the fly took off and, like, wrestled this thing to the ground. It was the same size as the fly. And it was terrifying, but I was really, really impressed by how it, like, moved in for the kill.
I don't know why I swallowed the fly.
Yeah, I thought she'd die. And then she got a hole in the butt. Oh, no, that's a different song.
Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Exactly.
No, I have no photos, Bob. I didn't.
No, sorry.
Fly.
No,
I just went, damn, that fly's big.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I whooshed it away.
Here's the thing about flies. They don't stick around really easily to like pose for pictures.
I have successfully captured a couple and got them outside.
Oh,
so I'm like, cool. I feel bad. They just like starve to death and then they're dead in your windsill.
Well, especially the big ones. You're like, you need to go elsewhere, please. Yeah. It's just a lot easier.
You want to hear a G-Wiz information? I know one bug fact that you're going to like, John.
Oh, shit.
So, unlike the bugs, your supporters, they stick around. Let's call it a show!
What?
Well, anyways.
I like that.
Oh, look, there's some bugs right there. Some crickets. Nice one, though. I appreciate it. But you're right, though. It is time for us. It's a good try. It's a good try. But it is time for us to call it a show.
A show. I love how enthusiastic Chad is, though.
Chad's very enthusiastic. He is very enthusiastic. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate you all jumping in here on the free screen saying hello. Thank you for tuning in live, too. Mike from Corona stopping in at the last second. Screw you, buddy. You're too late.
Mike, you want some chips?
Oh, extend the show. Extend the show.
Oh, yeah. Here, we just kind of... My show. I can do what the hell I want.
Did he come in or
I
did
will
he hang
see.
up?
We'll find out.
Come on, Mike.
I put the money where the mouth is.
Wait, did he call in?
He did a call in. I did a little record scratch, and we'll see. Is he going to do it?
Hung up?
He's just not answering now. He's like, I'm too busy.
Oh my God.
Gotcha,
Mr. Sassy Pants. Oh, sorry, Mike can't join right now, but may call in later, it says. Son of a
Well, he's gonna be it's awfully a one-man Mike show.
Seriously. Somebody peed in his Cheerios this morning, I think. It's time for us to call it a show for real, God damn it.
The show for real.
And he's calling it again. God damn it, Mike.
Answer it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Answer it.
You can't make me. Do it. Okay, I'll do it anyway. Please don't run away, Mike.
So he calls and then you answer and then he has to answer?
I do add into thing and then he just says, oh no, too busy, and then exits out again. He's really messing with me.
He did it again?
Yes, he did it again. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Gina, can you tell me about some horses,
You get mad at
please?
me for trying to end the show.
Horse last.
I'm mad at him for extending the show. Later, taters.
Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called Free Shavakadu. Free
Free Shavakadu, everybody.